Just more durable than Steph Curry, if not more. More durable than Steph Curry for sure. That's about at least
No,
8, 9 superstars that I just named off rip. And even more durable
Curry
than
only
them.
got injured for one season. One season. AD, you just had 3 years.
He was awesome
AD
game last year.
got yeah. He's AD's amazing. AD is the guy on defense. Everything people say about Rudy Gobert on regular season, AD is for the postseason. AD is the one of the goats for defensive players in the postseason. But he got hurt. He got hurt. It happens. It happened yeah, in 2021. Happened in
I
2022.
I just think that's old news. I think the Anthony Davis injury narrative. I will say this: he might get hurt in the game and like grab his shoulder or something a little bit every once in a while, fall down a lot, and make it seem like he always comes right back into the game when that happens. I don't get why people blow a fit for a couple minutes and then he's right back in the game and he's still balling. I just don't think. I think that we should leave that narrative back in like what 2018 or something like. I just think that that's not really a thing anymore. Specifically after he won the championship, I think he had maybe 1 year in LA where he was really injury riddled. The year we didn't make the playoffs, but like besides that, he had been on the goddamn court. Like I just think Anthony Davis is really. I just think that just needs to be thrown out of the window. I don't think that's really. I don't think it's a thing anymore. I think it's just sad because it's really hard to get narratives off your name, especially in the NBA when they're attached to you with the way social media acts and whatnot. So I just think that it's time we look at the games played and we look at his impact and we look at what he does on the court and look at what he's tasked to do. He's the only guy in the Lakers who can do what he's doing, what the Lakers asked him to do. He's the only guy who can secure the paint and the perimeter on the same place. He's the only guy who can get multiple shot blocks in one game. Only guy who can get multiple steals with blocks in the same game. Only guy who can do multiple things. He's safe and he doesn't have any relief.
Wait a minute.
Who they subbing for? Like, oh, let's give AD a breather. How do we give him a breather? Oh, let's bring in Jackson Hayes.
Nah, but hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. But we got to talk facts. The facts are, let's just read Anthony Davis games played over his entire career. He's been in the league now for but just listen. He's been in the league now for 13 years. He's played 64, 67, 68, 61, 75, 75, 56, 62, 36, 40, 56, 76 last year, and he's played 42 this year. He was healthy last year, but let's not act like Anthony Davis throughout his entire career has not been an injury concern. And let's not act like every single time over the last 5-6 seasons when he hit the ground, your heart didn't drop on the ground when he hit the ground.
I got used to it at one point. He always like 90% of his plays anyways. Like, bro, he gets back.
He's a risk.
Balls. Like,
he's a risk. A risk is not a guarantee that will fail, right? A risk is because he could go everything fine, right? He could go like last year, 76 games. Great, perfect. The problem is a risk, right? Tomorrow, you could get the news that he's out for the season. You don't know. You don't know.
I mean, no.
We just got the news about the exact same murder. Like, what?
No, wait a minute. But then, hold on. Wait a minute. I didn't get a chance to actually sit down and watch the Mavericks game. I was like moving around. I'm sorry, not the Mavericks game, the Lakers game. The Lakers Knicks game. My bad.
He looked damn good.
AD played today?
No, he didn't. They didn't need him.
No. Stop. Even more reason why you trade him.
But look at how many games he played this year, though. He's been playing this year.
He played great today. We didn't even need him.
You gonna have good games without players sometimes. When you got a well constructed roster, you got a well constructed roster.
We got another guess. We got another guess.
You don't necessarily need that. Oh God.
Oh man, we got Paul. We got Scott Hustle in the building.
Yo.
What's good, man? We got Scott in the building, host of I'm Not Gonna Hold You. Scott, go ahead, talk to the people, get your plug in.
What's going on, man? Y'all know me. Follow me at Barberchat Scott, all social media platforms. Man. Just touching down. You saw that last thing I sent to the group?
Yes, you said Brian Windhorst was curious about what's gonna happen with LeBron. I told you what's gonna happen with LeBron. LeBron will be a Warrior probably by tomorrow. We know what
LeBron's
happens.
Not getting traded.
Every time something crazy happens, y'all text me in the morning because I like to wake up at like 10 and like I stay up all night working and doing whatever, and I'll wake up at 10. Y'all always text me. My phone got a million messages. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow. It's gonna be a million messages. Gonna say that 4-team trade that I just pulled up. Actually, Scott, I want to show you this. What do you think about this trade? 1 second.
LeBron ain't going nowhere.
Hold on. Oh, damn. I got rid of my trade. My bad. Basically, I did a 4-team trade. Tried to basically send Jimmy Butler to the Pelicans, Zion to the Lakers, and LeBron to the Warriors. And I sent Ingram to the Heat. What do you think about that? It actually worked on the trade machine.
Please keep it 100 with this nigga.
I mean, that's a crazy. I don't know if they'd do that. I don't know if they'd send Zion. I don't know what's going on with Zion, but
I think Zion implicated the other day that he don't want to be there no more.
Yeah, well, I saw that interview. You sound like he didn't want to be there, but I don't know. I think everything is on the table now with this trade deadline. Like, nothing would surprise me out there. Like, I looked at that tweet for like 15 times. Like, I wouldn't. I had my phone on D&D. I wasn't paying attention. And I just happened to look at my text, like, plus 30. I'm like, who the fuck died? Like, what's going on? Like, I was like, no way, this is real. Like, Shams got hacked. So, at this point, nothing would surprise me.
Nah, I knew he didn't get hacked. You know how I knew he didn't get hacked? Because it was so well typed out and articulated. I was like, yeah. I'm like, this either the AI then got his motherfucking account, or this shit is real. And then I started looking and I started thinking about it. I'm like, nah, that shit look real. I'm like, nah, I think that's real. And Luka and Zion in LA, that would be the new renaissance of basketball.
I mean, if Zion can stay on the court. I mean, if Luka can
I don't think Zion wants to play, bro. I don't think Embiid wants to play. You know what? I wouldn't be shocked if we wake up tomorrow and somehow Joel Embiid is on the Lakers, LeBron is on the Warriors, Zion is in Philadelphia, and you got I wouldn't be surprised if we see like a big blockbuster 5-team trade. I think the biggest
5-team trade.
I'm for real.
5-team trade is nuts.
This is why I say this, because I've been seeing all these graphics from like Bobby Marks and all these other guys that study the cap. And they've been talking about how all these new cap rules, basically, if you're over the luxury tax, you're going to get hammered so hard.
Yeah, that's
all of these teams are just trying to get underneath the apron. Like, even like the Clippers are, I think, $3 million underneath now after they did that trade that they did yesterday. When they got, actually that was today when they got Patty Mills.
The Mobamba minutes. They were seeing the Mobamba minutes was one of the
help. But also a big component of that was a part of the luxury tax. So in my eyes, I was looking at that and I'm like, yo, like we really might see a monumental trade. And also, Kevin Garnett earlier today said that Jimmy Butler is going to ruin the CBA.
Yeah, he said that on his pod last night. Yeah.
And I think that kind of tipped the Mavericks off the edge. If I'm Nico Harrison, he's around our age. He's on the internet. He probably saw that shit and was like, yeah, if KG's saying this shit, if we give Luka $350 million, we going to be stuck with that $350 million until 2030. I'd rather get AD for 2 years, and if he's bad, trade him away or let him go or re-sign him on a lower deal than to have to deal with Luka. And like I said, Luka be smoking cigarettes and drinking, and I know this for a fact. I've heard it from value sources that I won't give up. But I think he'll be all right in LA, especially in LA. They're going to make his ass go vegan. He's going to be eating the finest of vegans. Go ahead, Scott.
This is why this trade is interesting to me, because I still think we got to know which direction of the Lakers going, because this to me screams long-term deal. So that's why the possibility of a LeBron trade intrigues me, because this, let's be real, even if Luka does play this year, this is not changing anything this year. They're not doing anything with this roster this year. I don't think there's any way they would, like, they'll still get the second round to lose. But like long-term, let's just say, I think LeBron retires at the end of next season, because there's no way that egotistical nigga is going to yield out a farewell tour. Let's just be real about it. He going to have a documentary, uninterrupted Netflix. They're going to do something.
He's going to do that with Stephen Curry. He's going to the Warriors, and him and Steph going. They're like just think about the documentary. It's like,
bro, that would piss me off.
It's like the Magic and Isaiah documentary if they got the chance to play with each other.
Steph and LeBron together would piss me off more than Jay and Nas squashing the beef 20 years ago. I would stop watching basketball.
You were very upset about that.
Yeah, I still am. I'm still not over it. Jay might have forgiven him. I have not. So that would piss me off to a level I can't explain. But
somebody
I do think it's on the
said
table.
The Luka trade announcement was so crazy. The DJ just announced it in the club.
You gotta announce that in the club. I ain't gonna
Bro,
lie.
Beyonce announced a tour. Nobody cares.
She did. She picked the wrong
that's how
night.
crazy this trade is.
That's nuts.
That's nuts, bro.
All right. So my question. Go ahead, Kyle.
Yeah, I believe the next move to look for is the Lakers trading their remaining first round pick for a center, right? So I'm looking for Portland with Robert Williams. I'm looking for maybe the Knicks with Mitchell Robinson. I'm looking for those teams that have these centers receiving about 11, 12 million to be traded for Jared Vanderbilt or Gabe Vincent.
I think Robert Williams would be a good fit for them, but my biggest problem with the Lakers now is that 4 spot for them. You never had to worry about it. Like if you provided Anthony Davis with the center, you never had to worry about it. Like when he played with Marc Gasol, the Lakers had their highest plus differential over the past, I think, like 20 years or something like that in the playoffs. Because Marc Gasol is one of the greatest passing big men. Not flashy, but he was good at making good passes and passing guys open from the post, which if you AD, now you got to worry about Gasol when he in the post. You don't have to worry about Jackson Hayes in the post. You don't got to worry about JaVale McGee, even Dwight at the end. He was trying to shoot threes and all that shit like that. So I agree that they do need a guy like a Robert Williams. My only question and concern for the Lakers is I don't understand the point of you. Like, what is the point of trying to pair LeBron? What's the point of trying to pair LeBron and Luka together? When you know, and also to me, this is a slap in the face to LeBron. Next year's supposed to be about me. Me and my Luke.
I do. You don't want to do it losing.
No, Hold on, wait. I'm finna make a funny joke, Luka go get in that motherfucking Lakers locker room, see Bronny and be like, D.I., Bronny's D.I., Luka gonna be like, D.I. They gonna be like, Luka, how do you feel about joining Lakers? I think it's great. How do you feel about LeBron and Bronny? I think it's great. I love diversity, equity, and inclusion. Unlike our president, that means get him the fuck out of here. Go ahead, Scott. My bad.
I do think that LeBron might be a little upset about this more than people are talking about because, yeah, you can say he don't want to go out losing, but they just won 8 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? I think they've been playing good basketball. And now this just kind of puts the rest of the season in disarray because even let's just say LeBron don't get traded, they keep the roster as is. Now you got to find out to play with Luka. There's only, 30-some games left? Like, to me, this railroads the rest of this season. That's why I think this is a 10-year move. I don't think there's nothing to do with this year or maybe even next year. So that's why if I was LeBron, I'd be a little upset. Like, okay, we were rolling. And this has nothing to do with Luka. It's all about he's on a clock with how much longer is he gonna play on a high level. And you know, that to me is why I feel everybody's like, oh look, he's probably fine with it. I don't know.
All right. So my question to everyone on here is, if LeBron could play with a guy like Kyrie in his prime where he would throw the ball to Kyrie and go and take a break, if I'm LeBron right now and they say, all right, Bron, you've been kind of running like he really been playing, really Reeves been the 1 and Christie was the 2 and Bron was the 3 this year. Do you tell LeBron, okay, we want to run a similar system to what you and Kyrie did? Because also, if you're trading for Luka, this trade doesn't happen without JJ Redick knowing. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe.
I don't think it happens without JJ Redick knowing.
I think if you got a chance to get Luka Doncic, I'm not hanging up the phone to go talk to anybody.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, and then you do it and you talk to everybody else later. Like, it's Luka. Like, what you want me to hang up and ask you?
1,000% agree about that. Yeah, ain't no change your mind, ain't no backtracking, ain't no backpedaling on this.
Like, you don't want to give Genie any chance to like think that through. Like, that's why I feel like I really believe for the first time nobody knew about this. Like, I really think this is Rob Pelinka like stunned You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, this is actually happening. Let me do it now. Like that's what I think this is about. So I'm interested to see how the rest of this week gonna go, man. But I gotta get up out of here, dog. I gotta wake up early in the morning.
Appreciate it, man. Much love. Oh yeah, talk to the people. You had some special news that you announced the other day on your show. Talk to us about what's going on, so that way the people know what's happening.
Oh yeah. So I'm heading to New Orleans on Monday. Gonna be covering Super Bowl week down in New Orleans Monday and Thursday. So gonna be a whole bunch of stuff. Gonna be a Roger Goodell's opening the press conference on Monday. Gonna be opening night at the Superdome. Then we're gonna be at all the Eagles and who the other team? The Chiefs practices. Gonna be a radio row for 3 days, so that's gonna be crazy. Probably gonna be a lot of interviews we're gonna get, and then Thursday we will be at the Kendrick Lamar press conference. First time Kendrick has spoken to the media in God knows how long, and so it's gonna be a lot of content coming on H&B Media on Barbershare. So look forward to all of that. Gonna be playing a lot of it on the show on Friday for our Super Bowl preview show. So look out for that.
Absolutely amazing. We appreciate you, Scott. We'll see you later. All right. So, Chow, you stand? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right, cool. So, Joel, my question for you is, if you're the Lakers, now that you do have Luka Doncic, let's actually, I'm gonna just pull up the Lakers depth chart right now, because if I'm correct, Maxey Keebler is out for the season, correct?